Hey New Build Show, I'm Tim and welcome to another episode and welcome to Long Sutton in Lincolnshire. Now how do you fancy a £565,000 5-bedroom double garage house all for as little as £1.99? Well, thanks to our partnership with 7 Days Performance, this place could be yours. As we said, we are here in Long Sutton, Lincolnshire. Now, the village is actually only half a mile up the road. Plenty of local amenities. You've got schools, restaurants, cafes, pubs, all the things like that. And the Norfolk coastline is only 60 minutes away. So weekend quick getaways, this is a perfect location. Now, you can see that we've got a beautiful, large, expansive driveway on the front of the property. You've got a double garage with electric doors that come included, and you've got an EV charge station as well. So if you have already got your electric car, this is perfect. You've got a nice open front garden space here too. So if you did want to be able to landscape this, turn it into something different, you could do that. This house is valued at £565,000. Now, if that seems like it's a little bit too much for you, don't worry, because you could get this place for as low as £1.99, because that's how much it costs to get a ticket from 7 Days Performance. Now, if you didn't quite fancy moving, don't worry, because you could take the cash alternative of £450,000 if you wanted to. All the information will be in the box below, but let's get into the real nitty-gritty. Let's get stuck in and see what this place has got in store inside. So in the entrance hallway, the first thing that really grabs me is the sheer size of this, okay? So I'm 5'10", holding my arms outstretched, and I still can't touch the sides. You've got a really big space here to the side, which for me is perfect for like a coat rack, boot stand, somewhere for the kids to chuck off their school bags, and I think that would be a really useful thing. You do have another couple of reception rooms down here that we're going to come and speak to. One set out as an office, and then you've got the main living space. But then under the stairs, you've got a huge amount of space. Now here we've kind of situated a chair, a small seating area, but for me, I think a functional use of this space would be to box it in and to utilise it for storage space. But not that that's really going to be an issue in this house, because there is so much space for storage. But let's go through into the kitchen dining area, which for me is kind of one of the most show-stopping parts of this property. Now, I'm just going to take my jacket off because I'm inside, but also I'm nicely warm in here as well, thanks to the underfloor heating that you've got throughout the entire downstairs of this property. Now, you can see you have got a great big space here, and we've got an 8-seater dining table, but you could quite happily extend that if you really wanted to, but a perfect space for family dining, for entertaining, anything like that. Wonderful set of bifold doors, 5-panel bifold doors, but we're going to come and mention those in a moment. But just take a look at this kitchen. Look at the size of the island that you've got in here as well. I mean, this is enormous, and it is absolutely cram-packed with storage. I mean, we've got drawers in drawers, we've got integrated fridge freezer appliances, we've got Bosch ovens here, you've got so much storage for all of your bins, and multiple bin points in there as well, so all your recycling's taken care of. Extra countertop space, Bosch hob that we've got, and I love the kind of colour palette that they've gone with here, a two-tone kind of contrasting, almost mushroom, would you say? I'd kind of go mushroom, and then this light kind of sage that we've got. Quartz worktops as well, mean really sturdy, really durable, they're going to last. And again, storage upon storage absolutely everywhere in the kitchen. But they have decided to go one step more in the fact that you've got a boil tap included as well, so makes cups of tea and coffee nice and quick. But if you come just down here, Tom, and have a little look, just when the weekend starts to arrive or the work day's been a little bit too much, a nice integrated wine fridge in there as well. And then, just in case you're thinking it might be a little bit easier sorting the kids out for their breakfast first thing in the morning, you've even got a breakfast bar built into the island as well. I mean, for me, I think this is a really, really useful space. Speaking of useful, check out this as well. Now, I'm going to tuck my stool away so I don't get told off. Now, oh, by the way, there's even storage under there. Even extra storage underneath the island hidden in there as well. But speaking of useful, check out this. Nice little utility room that you've got directly off the kitchen. So you've got space to put your washing machines and tumble dryers, things like that in here if you need. But if you've got muddy kids coming in from outdoor adventures, football boots, direct access to the garden here as well. And you can also probably see just through here, you can get into the garage there. Downstairs, WC, handy, useful, functional. So then no one has to go upstairs, but it's the garden as well. It's how this space can mold from inside to outside. It's how imagining this space in the summer months when it's warm, and this can be one completely seamless, open, functional area. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to put my jacket on and we'll go and check out the garden, shall we? So I've just come through those wonderful bifold patio doors, and you can see a really nice sizable patio that you've got. Now these are actually porcelain tiled slabs as well, so a high-end finish that you've got. You've also got access into your living room as well, directly from the lounge with a set of double patio doors. You can get into the garage as well from the patio. But I wanted to show you something else about this garden that I quite like. So Tom, do me a favour, just take a couple of steps back. Keep going, you're all right. Keep going. Yeah, a little bit further, keep going. Mind the tree, keep going. Great. I just wanted to show you just how big this place actually is. And you have got a complete blank canvas to put your own stamp on this garden. So if you wanted to have it as a big open space for the kids to play, perfect. But if you wanted to put a hot tub, an outdoor kitchen, if you wanted to have beds and borders and raised beds and an extra patio and a decking area, do you see what I mean? The sky is the limit. Now, it is getting a little bit chilly outside, so why don't we head back inside, maybe to the living room. Now, I'm obviously coming into the living room, which is beautifully plush carpet, so I'm going to make sure I'm nice and respectful of that. Take my shoes off. I do like the fact though that you can get in and out of the living room from the lounge, but let me go and get rid of these bits because I'm going to put them just underneath the stairs where we had that lovely chair. And then I want to show you just how great this lounge space actually is, because when you come in, I think they've done a really beautiful job in almost giving you two rooms in one. So first of all, I think you've got the elegant sophistication, this beautiful brickbat fireplace with a solid oak mantelpiece that you've got there. I can imagine some lovely, quiet, cozy evenings in, little music on the background, something like that. But then you've still got a nice functional area with the TV over in the corner. So if you want to sit down and chill out, watch a movie, you want to have the kids in here, it's the game on Saturday afternoon, you've got a perfect space for all those things. And it's a really good size space that you've got here as well. I do really like that. But there is another room downstairs as well that I want to show you, and that's right next door, which is kind of been turned into a bit of a home office area. And this could be a home office, absolutely fantastic, but you could also, I think, set this up, if you wanted to, as maybe a kids' entertainment room, because you could have your space there, they could have their space here, or it might be a small nursery playroom, something like that, if you've got really little ones around. You've got great storage in here as well with these hanging doors which slide back around, so if you did need to put work files or anything in there, obviously your fuses for the house are in there as well, so it's easy to get to. But I do like how they're utilising all these little nooks of space to create storage, but functionality for you. Why don't we start heading upstairs and we'll have a real look at what the bedrooms have got in store. So before we actually head all the way upstairs, I wanted just to talk about those actually, the stairs, because something that you quite often find in new build property is that you have to sacrifice sometimes the feel of the property. The functionality takes over in the fact that they're trying to make everything fit on what would be a tighter plot than an older style house where maybe you would get higher ceilings, wider hallways. But with this property, that's definitely not the case. You've got a really nice wide staircase here, which goes all the way up because we're over 3 floors. and you still get an amply wide hallway leading through to those rooms and the kitchen as well. So something I think they've done really well here. Now on the first floor we have 3 bedrooms, one of which is the primary bedroom, and I do want to show you that first of all. Before we go into that though, obviously the room directly in front of you as the top of the stairs is the main bathroom, which we are going to have a look at in a moment. But let's move straight through. Now you do have your kind of boiler hidden in these doors, and there is a little bit of storage space in there as well, towels and things like that if you wanted to. And that leads you into this, the primary bedroom. Now just before we cover off the bedroom, something I really like, solid oak doors throughout the entire property. And I like that 5-panel design that you've got going on. Now the primary bedroom is a really good space. You've got plenty of storage opportunities in here if you wanted to add additional wardrobes, if you wanted bedside tables, anything like that. And I do think you get some really beautiful sunsets into this bedroom as well. But just off to the side, you've got this. Now, I think of this a little bit more like a kind of like a walk-in dressing area, small vanity, something like that. So if this was me, how I would set it up is I'd have a small vanity unit here, a small clothes rail here with my outfit that I'd hang on for the day ahead. And then I know that everything's here, it's all set, but I wouldn't have to worry about tightening this space up. I could keep it quite nice and open, neutral, maybe a little bit along the side here where I might keep watches, belts, something like that. And then of course, you couldn't have a primary bedroom without your ensuite. Now the ensuite in here is really spacious. You've got so much room in here. Towel rail onto the side, nice white units, a walk-in shower with a rainfall shower attachment and a separate hose shower, and a nice little niche cut into the side as well. All of the controls for the shower are right there on the side, so you haven't got to reach through and get your arm all wet or anything like that before you start your shower. But let's go and take a look at that main bathroom and the other 2 bedrooms on this level. Now when you come into the main bathroom, I think one of the things that strikes me is the change in flooring colour that we've got in here. This definitely lightens the room up as well. Feels very nice, communal. I really love this kind of curved front edge to the bath. You don't normally see something like that. I quite like the angle and the curve all tying in together. I like that you've got a separate little shower attachment, but also I love that it's not in the way when you want to lie in the tub and have a good relax. That's one of my absolute bugbears, so I really like that. Now you will notice as well, this is a brand new build, so you'll see that maybe there aren't any mirrors in here, but you could add and put in whatever types of mirrors and style that you like. You've also got a shower as well with rainfall and extra shower attachments to it. Again, all of the controls right here, so you don't have to be leaning around and getting wet. Plus, have you seen this? Little pocket sliding door as well. I really like the utilisation of space in this home. Now, 2 more bedrooms to see on this level, and these are, I suppose, could be perfect for children, guest bedrooms, anything like that. Now, this room has been laid out quite, I say, a bit masculine. It's got that kind of raw iron feel to the bed. It's got the black chest of drawers there with the olive kind of tones. Big open space, plenty of room if you wanted to put wardrobes into here. And something I did forget to mention, if you were lucky enough to win this particular property, you're not just winning the property, you're winning everything that you see. You're winning all of the beds, all of the furniture, you're winning the TV that's downstairs, the sofa in the lounge. So don't forget, all of the information will be in the box below, and it's only $1.99 a ticket. But let's go and check out that last bedroom on this level before we move up to show you some cool little features upstairs. Now again, a similar bedroom to the one that we have just seen, but this one kind of lightened a little bit more by using some of this light Scandinavian feel to some of the furniture that's gone in. Still accents with that olive or maybe eucalyptus kind of colour palette that we've got going on. But again, a really big, sizable bedroom in here. And I can't get over how soft these carpets are. But let's take one more trip to the top floor to see what's upstairs. So we're now on the second floor, effectively, the top of the house. And I love this little kind of almost Juliet balcony kind of thing that you've got going on. I mean, they could have just boxed this in, but they didn't. They've left it open, which again allows that feel of kind of freedom that you don't always get in a new build. Now, upstairs, these are potentially 2 bedrooms the same, and both of these rooms are actually ensuite rooms. So we're going to just kind of come in and have a look at this first one. And you might think that just because we're in the top of the house that these rooms would change in size, but they really don't. I mean, just have a look at just how much space you've actually got in this room. Lots of natural light because you've got skylights on both sides, not just one, which I really like. And I do really like the colours that they've gone in. And I do believe as well that this bed, for example, is a little pull-out. So a nice nifty way to have a bit of extra storage that doesn't eat into the space. But what makes this even better is if you are having friends staying over or you've got older teenage kids or something, an ensuite bathroom, which kind of keeps them completely self-contained all to themselves. And now, as an ensuite bathroom, what more could you possibly want? A nice bit of space. You've got a shower again with the waterfall shower head and the hose shower attachment, towel rail, plenty of space to put another small vanity unit in here if you want to. It's just perfect. And let's just take a look at the bedroom. Well, I say bedroom, but what they've done with the other room on the other side of the balcony, because this has now been set up a bit more like a chill out room, somewhere where you might come and play a couple of games. It could be a bit of cards. They've even got a football table in here as well. So when I said downstairs that I was thinking that office space could be the kids' entertainment room, I'm kind of rethinking. You could either A, put the kids up here, so they've got their noisy bit upstairs and you can have downstairs, or a little bit vice versa. Imagine putting a TV up here, a nice couple of laid back kind of sofa chairs in here, and then maybe in the other room you could have a music room or even like a poker table or something like that. But with all these bedrooms, there is so much functionality, and this room still has an ensuite in here as well. So you're really not skimping on anything. So that's an awful lot of house for £565,000. Actually, hold on, it's not. That's an awful lot of house for £1.99. I can't even get a coffee for that. Well, that's it. You've seen everything. Now, don't forget, tickets are just £1.99, and all of the information will be in the box below. So if you want to be in with a chance to win this place or take the cash alternative of £450,000, you've got to be in it to win it. Thanks a lot, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Hello New Build Show, I'm Millie, and today we are exploring Stonewood's latest development, the Old Timber Yard here in Wiltshire.